All right, let's talk about using AI in your classroom. That is, you using it as a tool to help you. So, if you're not using AI to help you out now, how can it be helpful to you as a teacher? Is what we're getting at. Now, let me say right away, this does not require you to be a tech expert. It turns out that the most complicated part about all of this is crafting that prompt that your chosen AI system is going to use and getting it right so that it gives you the results that you want. So if you've never used AI to help you out, just think of it as a class or student aide that's always ready to help out, willing to do those mundane tasks for you, works quickly, and every now and then it's going to give you answers that are just straight up wrong. Uh, in other words, it's something that's very helpful, but you do need to supervise. Some teachers may be wondering, do I really need to bother with this? The best response that I can give uh, is no, you don't have to. But it's a big helper and a big time saver. AI can help you generate lesson outlines, lesson plans, rubrics, lecture notes, worksheets, practice questions, projects, reviews, those do nows, the exit tickets, the basically anything related to teaching your content, AI can help generate for you. But not only those kinds of things, it can also generate those worksheets and the assignments. It can create them at various levels, the same worksheet at various levels. It can help you brainstorm topics. It can simplify any topic that you're teaching for any grade level. And it can even write those parent emails, um, set up the seating chart in your room. It can do all of those things. Um, if you've got students with mods, you don't know how to adjust your assignment, AI can help with that. All those things that eat your planning period, AI can help you out with it. So let's take a minute. We're going to look at some examples. Let's say that you're teaching about birds, and we want to share how many times a bird needs to beat its wings to stay in flight. So we're going to ask ChatGPT, and I'm going to use ChatGPT for this because that seems to be the one that most students are using. But keep in mind, there are tons of others. You got Gemini, you got Lindy, you got Copilot, you got Claude, you got Jasper, Grok, on and on and on, and more are being introduced every day. So we're going to use this, and we're going to create a lecture that discusses the airspeed velocity of swallows, European swallows in this case. Here, what I've created is I've told AI I want a quiz about the airspeed velocity of European swallows. Don't want to mention any movies. If you know, you know. And AI very quickly returned back to me a 10 question quiz. It's 10 questions because I didn't specify how many questions, but I could have easily included in the prompt to create a 20 question quiz, 50 question quiz, make 10 of the questions multiple choice, make 10 of the questions true false, and so on. Make some of the questions short answer. Whatever I need, I could put that right in the prompt and it will create that for me. So it created the 10 questions. It gave me a nice answer key. And then it gives me some suggestions for other things that it can do. It can adapt this for specific classes, for different grade levels. It can give me a document that I can download, and so on. So what I said on the next prompt, simply give me a Word document that I can download. And it converted that to a Word document for me. And again, it's giving me additional responses. It can make a PDF out of it. It can make special changes, larger font, fewer choices, really anything I need for it to create for use with my students. It can do it for me. So the next item I thought about, what about a lesson plan? Can I get a lesson plan for, say, how to teach World War One, but to eighth graders? What were the causes for specifically for eighth graders? So I asked for a 3-day unit lesson plan to teach World War One to eighth graders. And not only did it give me and specify the grade, the time, what the essential question was, but it actually broke it down into days, gave me my learning objective, told me exactly what I needed, gave me a warm up, gave me my direct instruction on down to my closure, then went on to day two, then went on to day three, wrapping it all up, even gave me a group activity, gave me some assessment options. And down here at the bottom, again, we're saying, what do you want me to create additionally for you? Do you want a Word document? Do you want me to make a slideshow out of this? Do you want me to align it to specific state standards? So if I'm in Indiana, I can put in the prompt, create me a lesson plan that aligns to Indiana state standards. So the next thing I went was just project. Can I create a project for testing the viability of fuel made from regular everyday grass clippings, but I want it to be for ninth graders? It went straight in, created a ninth grade level project overview, gave me some learning goals, went right into the project requirements, uh, even included the very important students should not make fuel or flammable materials. Uh, went straight into all the parts, gave me a final project, and even at the end of this, gives me the assessment criteria, created a rubric for me, gave me some extension activities, gave me some specific teacher notes, and again, with some suggestions that I can do to follow it up. Then I said, can you take those instructions and can you adjust them for someone who is in the ninth grade, but only reads at a sixth grade level? And if we look through this really quick, it took those exact same instructions that I got for the on level ninth graders and simplified the wording, changed some things here and there so that it was more accessible to someone in the ninth grade who reads at a sixth grade level. Still says, hey, don't actually create fuel. The rubric is adjusted to how you will be graded, throws in some helpful tips, and even makes additional suggestions, checklists, and things like that. Finally, what I asked for in these examples was, can you give me a letter to the parent of a student who failed this project, not because they worked and didn't get it, but because they did not do any work in class? And ChatGPT created for me a letter that, as you can see, emphasizes that the outcome was not due to the student's lack of ability, but during class, the student did not do what they were supposed to do. And with consistent effort, focus, and work, I believe that the student can achieve. And then throws in some stuff at the end for you to fill in, and it's ready to go. So what you can see is really anything that I want, it's going to give me sort of the basis, the foundation of what I'm going to use to build on. I really don't want to take this thing that it gave me and just spit it out and give it to the students. I'm going to take that and I'm going to take it back and I'm going to review it. I'm going to make changes. I'm going to make additions. I'm going to take some things out that don't fit. But if you're having a hard time just even getting started, just going down that road, or you need something that gets you closer to the destination, AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, all of those AI systems are a great way to start down the road, getting what it is that you want as your final product. You're going to have to do some adjusting. You're going to have to do some editing, but it's a great way to get you started. You want to make sure that your prompt is precise. Otherwise, the AI model will make a lot of assumptions based on whatever words you used, and you can get all kinds of crazy results. You can have AI rewrite the concept at those multiple levels, or you can have it help you build like a short reading passage uh, and the comprehension questions. It can do all of those kinds of preparatory things so you can focus on your teaching and not, typing out worksheets. Let me give you some advice real quick. Never go with the first result that AI gives back to you. Always read over it carefully. You're going to want to modify anything that needs to be changed. You're going to want to adjust things. You're going to expand on things. Um, Make sure that you're taking the time to craft that prompt to give you the results you're looking for. Okay. A couple of pitfalls to watch out for. You might know this or not. AI just sometimes makes things up. So don't copy and paste anything out of AI without reading it. It's a common mistake students do. In general, we're not going to want AI to replace our professional judgment. Remember, it's just a tool. We are still the teacher. Uh, the real magic with AI comes when we teach students to use it responsibly, uh, show them how to brainstorm with it, and not use it as a shortcut to a quick answer. We can have them use AI to revise their writing, to check their clarity, to help them get unstuck when they're stuck on things, uh, not to actually create that thing for them. Uh, it's easy to check on this form because we're going to ask them to annotate what AI helped them with, and we can get an idea of exactly what they did and what AI did. Remember, as long as they can explain to you their choices and their thinking, ideally verbally, then they stay in control of their understanding and their comprehension. Now, if you're nervous about using AI, just pick a tiny test, something small. Maybe just generate a practice quiz or something like that. That's your prompt. And give it a try. Try it once and see what it returns for you. But keep in mind, the more you do it, the more you craft those prompts, the easier it gets. So that is using AI in your classroom.